And when I saw him, I fell at his feet as dead. And he laid his right hand on me, saying to me, Do not be afraid. I am the first and the last. Revelation 1:17. The appearance of God in the Old Testament was typically always met with a mixture of humility, reverence, fear, and awe. In Exodus 13:1-6, God appeared to Moses as a burning bush, in the burning bush, and Moses hid his face because he was afraid. In Isaiah 6:5, we read that when the prophet Isaiah saw God sitting upon a throne, he cried out, Woe to me, I am ruined. And in Daniel 10:8-12, when the prophet Daniel had a vision of Christ in all of his glory, all of his strength left him, causing him to fall into a deep sleep, his face to the ground. However, on this occurrence, an angel touched him and told him to not be afraid. Likewise, when John seized the glorified Christ, he fell at his feet as though he were dead. John was looking upon the one who is called the Son of Righteousness and the light of the world. John knew that this was indeed his Lord and Saviour, his King and his God. And it's very likely that upon witnessing the living Christ in all his glory, in the Shekinah glory, John would have immediately recalled the Old Testament account of when God told Moses, You cannot see my face, for no one can see me and live. Jesus stood before John, glorified in majesty and power and in authority, his countenance glowing, his face shining like the sun, we're told. John had seen Jesus before, but never like this. So he falls down at his Saviour's feet as though dead. John's fear was a natural, instinctive reaction to seeing the powerful, glorified, and divine majesty of Christ. However, Jesus responds by placing his right hand on John and saying, Don't be afraid. I am the first and the last. In compassion, he reassures John and tells him, Fear not, for I am always with you. In me you have nothing to fear. There is none before me and none after. There has never been a time when I didn't exist, past, present, or future. I am from everlasting to everlasting.